Folks, this is Omar Hosea. Servants, saying happy Sabbath. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for waking us up. Thank you for waking the people up who's watching this video. Thank you for protecting our families and our friends. We ask you to protect this day again. Excuse me. As you got our tongues, as you got our minds, and open up our senses. We may be able to walk through this wicked world and through the wicked minds of men. And help us to navigate through this spiritual mess that's going on. We all know this. Say, thank you for being you. And may everything in the heavens and the earth and the seven seas, everything in them and around them bow down to you. Even me and community. By the power of the Holy Spirit, I come into the prophets before me, not to me, and say thank you. Selah. Well, I had asked some questions. I said, what anybody would like for me to go live, and you can ask me any question that you want. So here I am. That's why my name is Off Top. If anybody watching, ask me any question that you want. But in the meantime, I'd like to go into about things that get you kind of killed, messed up. I was watching Tommy Montessori, and his video was like, welcome the person that's watching. This is, if you want to ask me any question that you want, scripture doesn't make a difference. Be Quran, Hinduism, politics, personal, business, public, whatever. Ask me anything you want. And we'll give you the answer, the solution, and you find out words to that. And we already prayed and asked the Most High to guide our tongues, that He may be glorified. Back to what I was saying. I was watching something about Tommy Montessori, and he had made a profound statement. And I seen something about from the Plies. He made a profound statement, and it's something. What's happening is the truth, the spirit of truth that the Most High loves, is having men who never seen certain things before. They're starting to see them. Who never experienced certain things, they're starting to experience. And things they just thought was never true, they're starting to find out that it's true. Example, when Brother Plies came out with the Hot Boys, I think he opened for him or something like that. I'm not a perfection on that part. But I was born in the hip hop era. But to me, that's not hip hop. Plies and a lot of stuff is better than hip hop. But it's good music, don't get me wrong. But Plies, he's talking about the girls and how they don't. But now he's telling people, why are you praising the twerker and the woman with all these different color hair to showing her body all the time and everyday selfies and who's probably even have a job. But I'm always clubbing and always wanting to fight and just niggerette shit. That's cigarette niggerette shit. So you know if the cigarette stink, you know what a niggerette smell like, right? Not nickerette even. Niggerette. You heard what I said. Anyway, and then he says, how come nobody lifts up the hard-working woman who don't want what this video stuff is, who don't have no desire to dress like a harlot and expose her body and things like that. And I'm like, wow, there's actually life after death, really. I mean, I already knew that because I was the same way. I've been through a lot of stuff, so that's gonna give a big up for the Plies and Tommy Montessori. I'm used to that too. But for the Plies, something else he said too. I really don't let it stay in my head. I hear stuff, and then I shift it and I let it pour it out. whether it's poured out my ears,
No.
out my mouth, or out my booty hole. You know, you still gonna dump stuff that you.
I want you all to leave my
if you know
face, bro.
something, you do it. Period. Stuff that you think you know that's in your head, you ain't doing it. You might as well just get rid of it, because you know it's like junk mail. You ever have junk thoughts? Just why am I thinking about that? And what is this? Did I just do that? Or why am I here? That comes from like junk thoughts. I mean, you get junk mail in your mailbox, and if you don't check the mailbox in your brain, you'll find yourself in a pickle. Really. Once again, folks that are watching, ask me any question you want concerning anything. And I ask you if you want to ask me any questions. Ask me anything you want. Personal, private, ask me. So you don't have to hear it from nobody else. I'll always share with you guys about when you become a public speaker, when you try to represent your family, when you represent nature, when you represent the truth, when you trying to represent your creator, your community, represent men or represent women. It's not about competition. It's about integrity, being honest, and doing what you are honest, what you say you're honest about. Being able to be available when somebody have a question for you. For some reason, it seems like it's illegal to ask folks questions. Like, why? Well, we cool, bro. I mean, we grew up all these years, and why you would ask me a question like that? Well, why would you mad at me even asking you a question? In fact, if we brown and buddy and soft spit type of kid folks, whatever, there should be no question unbarred or barred or however that thing goes. Think about it. If I'm your brother's keeper and I'm your sister's keeper, you should be able to ask me anything you want. Am I right or wrong? So, to show you that I am my brother's keeper, I am my sister's keeper, and I care about myself, my creator, my family, my culture. Ask me whatever you want. This is what I'm here for. See, one thing about love, nature, the creator, they don't change. That's true love. You go out right now and ask nature anything, and she'll tell you the same thing she told you in the beginning. When the word was with God and the word was God. Same thing with wisdom. She bear witness to that. Before there was even words, there was thoughts of love and thoughts of compassion. And before she was started, there was a creator who had a desire to use wisdom to bring forth words to tell you that he loves the truth. So, think about it. How can you find out the truth if you can't ask a question? Think about that. Why would they ask me that type of question? Because I love you. Duh. Well, why you gotta go there with that type of question? Because I love me. And so, if you want to know something, you what? You ask. How is it amongst the so-called black folks? You can't ask nobody a question. Even in your workplace, try asking any of your coworkers or your boss certain questions. And I'm not saying, you gotta have some wisdom on the questions that you answer. On the questions that you ask. There is a time and a place for certain questions, like you don't ask your boss, is you homosexual in the workplace out loud when everybody else is looking. Come on, folks. All right. So we're adults here. We're adults. So what I'm going to be saying is, on the human side, on the proper side, on the righteous side, that you should be able to ask your wife, your husband, your preacher, your teacher, your boss, hell, you can ask your enemy why you hate me. Um, you can ask. And folks who feel as though that there's certain questions are certain questions are taboo, you might want to get your brain checked. And I doubt it very long you have any really any true friends. And I'm sure don't nobody know you. Because if I can't ask you certain things that I see that you're doing, or I see certain things that just seems beautiful. Ah, well, no, you know, man, that's nice, man. How'd you do that? Oh, man, get yours, I got mine. Nigga, I didn't ask you to tell me what I need to get. I just asked you how'd you get that. Not because I want it. I just wanted to hear about the stories. You know, sometimes in human connection, just because a person asks you how'd you get the car or how'd you get the job, don't necessarily mean we want your shit. See my tongue. This is what creates a lot of individual unnecessary fights and wars against each other. Where you get that one type of people, you know, when you ask them questions, they think that you want their stuff. For those of us who are in the proper, it's written, thou shalt not covet another man's property. Thou shalt not covet another man's ideas, covet his wife, covet his manhood, covet his money, covet his God, covet nothing. We don't do that. Thou man should create his own way, for he is made in the image of God himself. That's what we believe in. Now, if the man is not creative, then we have to find some creative stuff for him to get into, so he can open up his creativity, not keep him down because he's not creative at this point in time. So that's another proper too. So, in this segment, in this time and space, use your creativity and ask me any questions that you want. Absolutely, brother Hibbert. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, brother Brown. Peace, peace, shalom, shalom. So, I would say any questions, Sister Brown, welcome. So, any questions? Ask anything you want. Because I want you to get to know me, and I want to get to know you. And one thing I learned about when you hear people ask questions, just check this out. You get to know who the person really is by what type of question they ask you. Not because they ask you a question, but what type of question to you to know what type of person is as well. But also the answer, that you get from that person, that you know what type of person that is. And so we're just trying to communicate and try to open up a line of communication amongst our people, amongst amongst our common goals. And so I figured like this. Wisdom tells me this. If you want better communication, learn how to ask questions. Be available for people to ask questions. Be available for people to get to know you. Not get to abuse you. Not get to manipulate you, because that's up to the individual whether they'll be abused or get to know. So what you mean by that? That sounds kind of crazy or babbly. Well, here's what it means. If I'm trying to get to know you, and I let you abuse me or take me off my square, it's because I've taken the focus off what I'm here for. Because now I'm taking it personal, if that makes sense. So only way you can knock a person off their square by a line of questioning and things of that nature is because it's not about the group. It's not about the common goal. It's about me being in that goal with the group, trying to stand out. Like, what you mean? I'm this, I'm the one that got this. I'm the one with the big hat. You see how many hats I got? You see my stash of hats? You see my big name plates? You see my, you know what I mean? So they take things personal, and so you can't certain questions. Because it's like kicking the chair from under their feet, It's just, hold on. So what it does happen, peace, peace. As you said, we say that our people need to wake up. In my opinion, in your opinion, what does that consist of? Well, Brother Brown, thank you for that. For one, I don't have an opinion. Uh, we'll tell you what we know. When our people wake up, that consists of looking in the mirror and being truthful. That hey, and I had to do this because when when in the beginning of the day, I'm a black man. They call me a black man. They call me a nigger. And when I go out amongst my community, whether I'm in the hood of niggas and niggettes, or I'm in the suburbs with the black educated people, or I'm up in the mountains with the scholarly black, or we call them Negroes, because we all got our own titles, right? Negroes, blacks, then niggas and niggettes, then you get whatever they say. Um, so it starts with the self, and when we as a people look in the mirror and say, hold up, when am I going to stop being a nigger? When we're going to stop accepting these within our own community, within our own house, for one, and then in our own minds, what we're going to do about it. Starting from the self. Can't tell anything about, I can't say anything about waking up if I haven't woke up or tried to wake up, if that makes any sense, Brother Brown. I hope that answers the question. I see conversation started, 10 comments so far. I don't know what that is. But I hope that was enough for you. But I can still stay on that topic, Brother Brown. What we say, when I read back again, we say that our people need to wake up. Like I said, no, I don't have no opinion on what that consists of. So yeah, the waking up consists of with you and me. And it comes from my heart. And so that's why I was making this segment about ask me any question that you want so we can tell the truth, be that truth. Because then if you see somewhere that is where I'm sleeping in my heart, then I need my brothers and my sisters to say, hey, and you got something still sleeping in the corner of your heart. You may want to wake that up before something happened to it, or somebody break in and steal the house or something. Exactly, Sister Hibbert. Exactly. And I noticed the two words you use, a lawyer and a journalist. But you have to, when people tell me that you think that you're a lawyer or you think you this, we have to ask them, then who gave you these ideas that I'm a lawyer, that I'm a journalist? Where did this language come from? Well, I noticed that when we ask these people, they don't know where the language come from because they forget about their language. That the word lawyer and journalist is brand new. And then when we take that word lawyer and journalist and turn it into a prophet and prophetess, they get scared. Ooh, oh, so now and they get angry. Oh, you think you God, or you think you this? No, it's just a messenger. And in order for you to be a messenger, you have to talk to or question the messenger. If that makes sense. Absolutely. Just a light. Absolutely. Matter of fact, ego is one of the many of the worst things. There's a whole plethora of not just ego, but there's a plethora of types of egos. Ego comes like Crayola has colors. Vanity has many faces. Oh man, so many words like ego and vanity, insecurity. They have faces, many faces, and not only that, they have babies like roaches. Like if you mix ego and vanity together, right? But ego, that's usually ego is the sperm and vanity is the womb. And you put those things together, what you think you get? But then I forgot. Y'all can ask me questions. So when you put ego and vanity, you get a self-righteous person. You can't touch me. Don't you know who I am? I'm gangster. You know, you see all my money? You see how pretty I am? That's when you get that ego vanity. That's the baby. That's the result of the ego vanity person. You know, you can see that child. Oh, that's P. Diddy. Or Kanye West, who's been born in ego and vanity. And then you put them together. You see the clothing? Where the hell? Where you going to that? Any more questions? Be more welcome. Any more questions? Be nice. But everything starts from within. Even the Most High is from the within. You can't even see Him in the mind through the pineal gland, through the other realms. If you don't start from the inside. Well, you know what's funny about that, Sister Brown? Ego is a deceiver too. Like you said, you know, even if somebody read 500 books, they think they know it all. But here's the thing is that the word know-it-all wasn't born in a book. It was an action before it was written down. And so I met some people asked me that, said, it was a situation where there was something, nothing, and everything. Here it is. Nothing, something, everything. When you look at these words literally, you say, have you met nothing? I said, yeah, I've met nothing personally. I mean, personally, I have. I've met nothing. Because there was a time in my life where I didn't want nothing. Didn't care to know nothing. But I felt myself in a nothingness situation. Everything I touched, thought, whatever, was nothingness. It amounted to nothing. It didn't grow. It just nothing. So yeah, I met nothing personally. And so it taught me something. So now when I decided to get things out, to start asking questions, I start getting acquainted with something. And then through something, I got some things, plural. But from meeting nothing, I learned not to take some things personal. If you take some things personal, you won't be able to get to know everything that is in all things. I'll get to that. I'll get to that stage later. So as I started understanding myself, something started working without me. Remember, I was in nothing. Nothing was working. When I met something, it was working. And so wisdom started coming. Different knowledge. Like you said, Sister Light, books. A lot of books, more than 500 books too. Experiences. You know, pain still was coming. Sorrow was still coming. People were still dying. Still getting, you know. So the basic things of life, experiences were still there, but you could see the something in all. I could see the something in life, and so I started working more on myself again. And so after I got something, after see some things, and I started meaning everything. So now I could see everything. You said, well, nigga, you got an X-ray vision or something? You Superman or something? No. Nothing. See, the key thing is thing. Thing. Everybody wants things. Things. Nobody wants the nothing. Nobody wants something. Nobody wants all things, or you know what I mean, or many things. Somebody just wants thing, and never know what the thing is. So when we say something, then the experience and the spirit or the things that I desire, I begin to reach out to it. And so when I look at it, I say, okay, now I got some of what that is. I got some friends. I have some comrades. I got some brothers and sisters on my Facebook thing. So those some, uh, they become entwined with the things of nature, with the things in life. And so I can see how you're doing. More power. I love you. Because I overstand nothing in life. I overstand something in life. And now I'm sharing with you the everything in life. And so the less I take life personal, the more you grow, if that makes sense. And so now I get to see everything. I get to see the beauty in your sorrow. I get to see the beauty in your success. I get to see the beauty in your ignorance. Or then I get to see the light come on when you figure it out. But when I say it's not personal, I don't have to sit there and say, oh, that person's ignorant. They ain't gonna ever get it. And stop that. That's personal. That's not brotherly. That's not kinfolk type. That's immoral, really. It's improper. Once again, I'm just talking right now for those who have any questions. This is the right. This is the brown. That's right. Stroke the light. Like I say, anybody can ask questions. Anybody. Let's make it different. Ask any questions that you want.
What you doing,
tell you the truth.
Huh?
So help me Most High. This is the purposes of this. Being able to communicate with each other and build a future council, a future confederate for ourselves, and be able to set a table up. Because right now, as I see it, let me get back to everything, and then go back to the question thing. So, I'm just saying about the everything is that you can have everything right now, or if you don't have to wait till you die. And you don't have to use in Jesus' name or nobody's name. Actually, it's in your own name. And if you have any respect to yourself and to your own name, and to what you stand for what you live by, if you have any integrity or any desire for the peace, then you wouldn't take things personal, and then you get to inherit everything. And after you inherit everything, then you realize that all things is yours in the first place. The planet is already yours. The knowledge is yours. Everything is ours already. It's only till we decided to take things personal, like which right or wrong. I'm God. You the goddess. You this, and that vanity, ego, that selfie attitude, that look at me thing, that self-worship thing, that keeps you from the all in all and knowing everything and having something and respecting nothing in life. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's really to the Most High. So another part I wanted to mention, Confederate. By being honest on these things. See, I'm noticing too, since Facebook have made this live thing, the things that people are doing on this live thing and feeding on things has gotten worse. And I don't see how our people can get on this live thing and don't have anything uplifting to say, considering the conditions of our people all over the planet in the first place. But back to the Confederate thing, only way we're going to be able to have a Confederate amongst ourselves and with people who sympathize with our suffering is one, we have to learn that we're trustworthy. And so I challenge anybody who wants to be a teacher, who's a very good student, I'm a student of life, and if anything, y'all got something new, hey, shoot it to my email, my inbox, whatever, and say, Brother Jose, you said you know about this. So don't even ask me if I know or don't know, just shoot it. Because I use all y'all information. I read all y'all feed, even though it's like over 5,000, 10,000, believe it or not. I go through every single feed, every single, what you call it. Because it's only right if you're watching, investigating, getting to know me, I should do you the same way. So I show the equal respect for equal time with y'all brothers and sisters. And researching and looking at these things and shifting these things out. Because I have to do it. I have to be honest. I have to be that example, like I was sharing with Sister Light earlier, Sister Light Brown. Um, in order for us to get together to answer the other brother's question, Brother Ed, what it consists of, and this is not an opinion, this is what I know, is being honest with each other and not being too much of cowards to ask questions. What's your intention? What's your motivation? Do you have any results? Do you have any background? Do you have an experience? Can you show us uh, how to do it? Not giving us fairy tales. You know what I mean? Well, when Jesus did this and he came down, we ain't trying to hear that. When ISIS and this is, we ain't trying to hear that either. When Zeus, we ain't trying to hear that. When Ankh and Inky came down, we ain't trying to. We're done with those stories. It's time to make new stories. And the only way you can tell a good story is ask questions. Well, the Prophet Muhammad, he did this, and what Elijah did this, Elijah Muhammad taught. No. If all these things had any juice, like gas in your car, it will be working right now for the so-called black community. The prisons will be empty of our so-called black brothers and sisters. The schools will be filled with proper education in math, science, architecture, textiles, things that build how to build aqueducts, how to build spaceships. That would be in our community. That would be out in the Pelican community charging us $30,000 for a couple classes that we already know by nature. We don't want to do that no more. And so in order for us to break away from these old chains of mental and social slavery amongst our own people, not just the pale skin, but the black devils too, we have to start asking questions. We need to find out, niggas, you still chained up to this old philosophy. Because everybody took their old philosophies and upgraded. The Greeks upgraded theirs from Babylon. The Romans upgraded theirs from the Greeks and Babylon. British upgraded theirs from Roman, Greek, Babylon. Then the English upgraded. Then the UK upgraded. The Hispanics upgraded. The Mexicans upgraded. Well, I don't know about that. Just on the Spanish world. But everybody around us upgraded their history, their cultural, but us. You know?
No.
So it's time to upgrade.